Hello everyone, welcome to my learning journey. Today's topic is simple but powerful. How always can lead to more. In this 10 minutes conversation with ChatGPT, we will explore how simplifying our life, reducing distractions, and focusing on what truly matters can help us achieve more success, pace, and productivity. Let's dive into the idea that something less and not a loss. It's again, it's gain. So let's start. Hello,
Hey, what's good?
hello.
Ah, nice to hear from you again.
So my
So, anything on your mind?
so my first question is, what does the pr- pray is less is more mean to
Okay, gotcha. You're asking about less is more and tying it to prayer. That's a really interesting connection, actually. Hmm. It's kind of a design principle originally, I think. Like sometimes stripping things back, removing the clutter can actually make something stronger, clearer, more impactful. But applied to prayer, I wonder if it's about not needing to bombard the universe with requests, Maybe it's about finding the power and simplicity in a focused intention. What makes you ask about that specifically?
often think having more will make
Or-
them happier.
Well, okay, that got a little garbled there. Sorry, my ears aren't quite what they used to be, even though I don't technically have ears. Haha. Could you maybe say that again? Just the important part. I think I caught. Where are you? But the rest was a bit fuzzy.
So my next question is, how can simplifying life improve mental clarity?
Ooh, to promote, Michael, simplifying to promote mental clarity. That's good. Connecting the dots. I think it's about reducing cognitive load. Like your brain has a limited amount of bandwidth. Every possession, every commitment, every little thing you're juggling is taking up space. And when things are simpler, there's room to breathe, space to actually think. It's kind of like decluttering your computer desktop, right? Once you get rid of all those random files, everything runs smoother. Does that resonate? What areas of your life do you feel most cluttered? If you don't mind me asking.
So how does physical culture affect productivity?
Okay, Bree Carly and kind of reject productivity. Hmm, that's a new one. I'm not super familiar with Bree Carly. Is that a person or a concept? And when you say counter reject productivity, right? A lot of people feel guilty for not constantly hustling. It's almost like we're conditioned to feel bad about downtime. But maybe intentionally slowing down, even embracing a little bit of unproductivity, is actually a way to recharge and come back stronger. It's kind of a pushback against the whole grind culture thing. What are your thoughts on that?
So nice. So my next question, why is the helpful to remove things you don't use or need?
Ah, okay, got it. You're talking about decluttering, the help of removing things you don't use or need. What that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, it is not just about having a tidier space. It's about letting go of weight, I guess, physical and mental weight. Every object has an energy attached to it, and stuff you don't use is just draining energy. Do you find it hard to let go of things, or are you a natural minimalist? I always hear people say they keep things just in case, but that just in case rarely happens, right?
So my next question is how can digital culture also cause stress?
Oh man, digital culture. Um, yeah, that's a can of worms. It's kind of ironic, right? It's supposed to connect us and make life easier, but it can be a major source of stress. I think it's the constant stimulation, the always on nature of it, the fear of missing out, FOMO, as they call it. And then there's the social comparison. Seeing everyone else's curated highlight reels can make you feel like your life isn't measuring up. Plus, all the data collection, it feels invasive. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by it all? What specifically about digital culture stresses you out the most?
So next question is focus. How does focus on favor task improve performance?
Okay, what's the end of it? In focusing on the bigger task impacting performance, you're getting at the idea of prioritization, right? Like cutting through the noise to focus on what truly matters, recognizing that you can't do everything and trying to do everything actually leads to doing nothing well. When you zero in on one crucial task, the bigger task, you're able to dedicate your full energy and attention to it. And that's when performance really jumps. It's also about breaking things down. Big tasks can be overwhelming, smaller steps feel more manageable. Does that make sense? What's one bigger task you're currently trying to tackle?
So my next question is how why do small changes sometimes create big improvements?
Ooh, that's a good one. It's like the butterfly effect, kind of. Small changes can create big improvements because of compounding, right? Well, like one tiny adjustment might not seem like much on its own, but over time, those small wins add up. And also, it builds momentum. You start to see progress, and that motivates you to keep going. It's also about leverage, I think. Well, that's a strong reaction. Everything all right? Is something frustrating you? You don't have to share, of course, but I'm here to listen if you want to vent.
So my next question is what simple steps can someone take to start living with less?
Start a little. Okay, start a little days. You're asking about like simple steps to start living more mindfully, right? To intentionally incorporate small positive changes into your daily routine. I think it's about starting ridiculously small, like so small it feels almost silly. Instead of trying to meditate for an hour, start with 1 minute. Instead of committing to the gym 5 days a week, just do 5 push ups. The goal isn't the activity itself, it's building the habit. What's one tiny thing you think you could realistically do today to make your day a little bit better?
So my next question is how can adopting less is more lifestyle improve future discussions?
Okay, you're asking about integrating a less is more lifestyle into future conversations, how to bring that philosophy into discussions with others. That's interesting. I think it's about leading by example, honestly. Not preaching, but demonstrating the benefits of simplicity in your own life. And when others share their struggles with overwhelm or stress, maybe gently suggesting a less is more approach. Like instead of offering a million solutions, offer one simple suggestion. It's also about asking questions instead of giving advice. What's one thing you could eliminate to feel a little lighter? That kind of thing. Does that make sense? How do you usually approach sharing your beliefs with others?
So my last question is what one thing can a person remove today to feel more focused and peaceful?
That's a great way to end. What one thing can a person remove today to feel more focused and grounded? I think notifications. Seriously, turn off all non-essential notifications on your phone. social media, email, everything. That constant stream of pings is just hijacking your attention. It's a small change, but it can make a huge difference. It gives you back control. What about you? What one thing do you think you could remove right now to feel a little more centered? Oh, all right. Well, it was really good chatting with you. Always a pleasure. If you ever want to dive deeper into any of these topics, you know where to find me. Have a good one.
So thank you for joining on my session. Today we discovered that reducing culture, both mental and physical, can give us more time, clarity, focus, and happiness. Remember, when you remove the unnecessary, you make space for growth, creativity, and success. Stay focused, stay simple, and see you tomorrow and for the next section. So, love.